those interviews.
Yes. So, Bradley, since Robbie didn't show up, you get to be my victim.
All right.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, I usually just show up to play Magic.
Show up to play Magic, but you're not ready. You haven't played Magic tonight. We've been building Hunter card decks. For what game?
Magic the Gathering.
Isn't that called Commander? Or there can be only one?
There is that. But
So where's Nick today?
He couldn't come. He changed his mind last minute.
Robbie's at home with his sister. They got pregnant by her boyfriend this week. They both have morning sickness.
Oh boy.
Can you believe that?
With Robbie, anything is possible.
Yes, it is. Anything is possible. He's married to a Barbie doll.
That's got to be the worst I've heard yet of all things people getting married to, like their dog.
What else have you heard him get married to? I heard a girl got married to Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's a new one.
She even has a vibrator named Sonic.
It's almost as bad as the joke, the Facebook meme where Woody and Buzz are talking about how Andy's mom has the same toys with the same names. Toys with the same names.
Yes. But, so what got you into Magic?
At first I was just a heavy Yu-Gi-Oh player, and then it was a new game to play. And I got my first deck back in 2005. It was a blue-white control. I liked how the deck worked.
That explains why you have a blue and red commander deck. Well, you just answered my question why your heart is set on playing that deck. That's where I find them annoying and kind of handicapping to teach a player how to play cards.
I've always liked burn decks. I mean,
everyone likes burn decks. They're easy wins.
And even when I played Yu-Gi-Oh heavily before all my competitors started dropping off the map, I had a Furry-based deck that was
Furry-based, not. I thought you said burn-based.
Oh, it was burn-based. It dealt largely with it was burn and defense, because two of the.
You forgot your Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
No, it's the Solar Flare Dragon.
Hey, did you ever make it out to Yu-Gi-Oh night in Oakdale?
No.
To be an ultimate Yu-Gi-Oh champion again, go strut your stuff. Go, I'm the Yu-Gi-Oh champion. Whoa!
The king of games.
Yes. And then if you see a guy named Josh, you gotta tell him he sucks. Yes.
Yeah, but how the Solar Flare Dragons work is if there was two on the field, they could not be attacked. And at the end of my battle phase, they deal 500 damage to the opponent's life points.
Ooh, that ain't bad. How do you keep them alive?
Largely, I would have trap counters ready in case something was used, but they can't be targeted in battle as long as there's two of them on the field.
But how many can you run in a deck of those?
3. 3 is the limit, unlike a Magic, which is 4.
But did you ever go a game where you only got one?
No.
Or you had to fish them out? Do you have cards that can fish them?
Yeah.
What
I
if
have cards that can draw, but in Yu-Gi-Oh, the general size of a deck is 40, not 60 like in Magic, so you can get your cards pretty quickly.
So what happens in Yu-Gi-Oh if someone mills the deck and you lose them in the graveyard? Can you get them back?
Yeah. I did have a card, it was called Pot of Avarice. It allows you to bring 5 creatures out of your graveyard and put them in the deck and shuffle.
Isn't that card banned now?
It might be. I don't know anymore. It's been a while since I've looked at
There's so many cards that have been banned and then unbanned and then rebanned and limited.
Yeah. As far as I know, Pot of Avarice is always a 1-limit card. But then there is another trap card I have. I don't remember what it was called right offhand, but basically you flip your graveyard with your deck. So as soon as your graveyard is full and you're about to lose, you just flip that card.
Hey, what happens if you have the dragon guy tap all your dragons or something like that and make them run away? There's some dragon lord.
Lord of Dragons?
Yeah. You ever have that happen to you?
He has no effect. The only thing Lord of Dragons is good for, at least in the time that I was playing, was he could be combined with a card called Flute of Summoning Dragon, allows you to summon any 2 dragons to the field. as long as there weren't special summoning conditions.
Did you play any of the white or black bordered Yu-Gi-Oh?
White or black border?
The later version. It's a later game.
Oh yeah, the
NEXs and
what they call the Exceeds and the Synchros.
yeah.
Yes, I do have those because you almost need them now. Because there are some people who they have the right combinations that they can load their field with synchros. They can get they could get a weak synchro out and it'll have an effect, like it'll bring a tuner monster out to the field, and then they can sacrifice those two, or tune them as they call it, for a more powerful synchro monster.
Don't you feel you're cheating on Magic talking about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh is a lot cheaper than Magic. Not as in cost, but I mean you can do.
Yu-Gi-Oh is not a cheap game.
I don't mean it cheap as in money. It's cheap as in it's not as challenging anymore. There's no real skill to it.
The game got broke.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then they've never found a way to repair it, huh?
Not that I know of. I mean, the game used to be good before the Synchros and Exceeds came out, and then that's just what destroyed
They just sped the game up too much, or made two round kills.
Oh yeah, one-turn kills were always possible. And I knew a guy back in high school, which was in my early years of high school, which was 2002, 2003. He could consistently pull an OTK nearly every time, always within the first, obviously first turn. He was very consistent with it. He had a specific 3-card combo, and he could always get these cards out.
Did Nick ever play Yu-Gi-Oh with you?
He did. I don't think he ever was into it as I was.
He wasn't that hardcore?
No. Because he was always more of the skater and that sort of thing.
That's why you said skater, I know. That's why I find it odd, him playing Magic.
Yeah. Well,
because it's kind of a nerd's game.
He was, as I'd heard, he was doing some kind of a trick where it's, you have to build up your speed and then go down you have to try to like go up and down hills in succession or something. And I don't know exactly how dangerous that is, but he almost ate it. But during skateboarding, he messed up his knee.
Okay.
So he can't do that anymore.
So he can't skate anymore?
Not do
jackass.
Skate. He can't do anything. Yeah. No tricks.
Does he miss it?
He doesn't seem to.
So any words you want to say to Robbie since he didn't show up this week for Furry night?
Wear a condom, man. Seriously.
Well, if he's the one pregnant, he's the one who takes it. Remember that.
Well, I heard that there's condoms for that type too.
You mean a backdoor catcher?